Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in a new game, Cities Skylines, also a strategy game. I want to point out here at this point that I never tried this game out before. I only played it for some minutes to see that everything is working fine. And now let's go ahead and start a blind fresh game, especially as a noob, playing with all DLCs, well as a green one, let's say. We talked about the green, let's go ahead and play on a green map with many resources. We should play on, let's say, Garden Rust. It seems to be a nice map. Let's simply name this map SacredScout. That's a nice map name, isn't it? And we shall go ahead. Base theme is tropical, then let's jump straight into the game. Well, I said I never played Cities Skylines, so I will try my best, of course, and, well, let's see. But I'm quite confident that I'll be able to build a city with hundreds of thousands of inhabitants flourishing and doing really surprisingly well. To do so, I need your help in this undergoing, so please like, share, and subscribe it with your friends. So hello, let's start by building some roads and zoning areas next to them. Alright, we shall do that. We have a nice highway here. I think that's the case with every map that we have a highway. I think that's just ensuring that there's a car flow going on. I can only build a 2-line road, then I should do that. Let's not make it too long, I guess, it's just quite straight for now. And one more in this direction, I guess. That's the difference of, well, I think a 2-line road should be enough for now. There we go. We can also build buildings in between them. Well, that's quite interesting. Let's connect them for now. We can connect them like that. Well, that's quite nice. Simply make many connections, so yeah, I mean, why not? It's just our first city, so let's simply mess around a bit. Alright. Yeah, a really nice city. Alright, so they are at least quite well connected, as we can see. Alright, there should be no crashes, I hope. We have a high demand for residential zone. Let's go ahead and build some residential zones here. Here in this area. Build, actually, this complete area, fill them with residential zones. Let the game progress. Oh, we need to ensure that we have water. Then. To ensure that, let's go ahead and build a water pumping station. Yeah. We only get water from here, and we should be careful. So if we only have one flow of water going, so if we pump the water, we can pump it from here and sewage it outside there. You can see it's flowing that way, so that should be fine. I'm gonna pump it from here, from there, and the sewage will go this way. Alright, the noise shouldn't be a problem. Let's simply connect 2 of them. Now, if we get the buildings, I think we need to connect them with the buildings. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot, we need electricity, of course. At least we can ensure a nice electricity production here. The thing is, should I build a coal power plant? Yeah, that creates a heavy pollution though, saying that. Let's see, the thing is, I could run out of electricity, could I? I'm not sure of that. I'm gonna go ahead and rely on some nice wind turbines here. Yeah. 8 megawatts. I think one should be good for now. Then connect them to my city after my buildings actually got into there. Hashtag juiced up. Hold mouse button and move the camera up and hold down. Right, that's nice. This is something building gets under construction. Maybe we can speed the things up. There we go. Things are building. Amazing, under construction. Yep, well, we still have a population count of exactly 0. saying about that. Now they need electricity. Well, let's ensure that they get a lot of electricity. Well, it won't look that good. Let's simply make it that way. This electricity grid is going through forest to there, and then from there it's connecting them with the houses. They need to be closer. Right. Oh, that wasn't really smart to do it like that, I guess. Well, we don't mind, do we? Then, now next thing, they need fresh water. So they are connected, we can create a nice water system here. Maybe let's make it like this. And now it's going that way, and then we can connect it with all of our buildings here. So that's really our water. Let's connect every building to the water station. I think that's the way how it should be done. If you got some vital tips and tricks, please let me know. I want to point out that I am a beginner in this game, therefore I have really no experience whatsoever. Alright. I hope I am spending my money not too fast. Alright, so I should maybe slow down the pace of the game. They have water, these two will need water as well. There you have water, and there you have... We can do it like that as well. Oh, I didn't know. Wow. Alright, we could have done it that way, simply only one connection to all, and then there's... Oh. Maybe I can implement it that way. Yeah, no, that's even better. Oh, nice. You see, just by playing the game, we learn vital things. Now I can get rid of this. I'll get a slow, nice refund at least. I think one connection in the middle should maybe be enough. Let's see. Let's just make, for all instances, one connection there, and oh, now they need sewage treatment. The rice is brewing up. We have a production of 2000. Because that has no electricity. Oh, well, that explains it, doesn't it? Well, we need to connect that grid to simply expand this grid, I suppose. Up to this, and then it goes up to there, and then up to there. Alright, now you have plenty of electricity. Well, our consumption is just 2 megawatts, production is 6 megawatts, so that's acceptable there. Sewage shouldn't be a problem, should it? It's actually a problem. Why? Why is sewage treatment a problem? Because of the flows or what? Isn't the flow sufficient enough? I really do not know why. I'm not producing any. Do I need to connect this manually, or what is the problem there? So we connected it, alright. Well, I see that it isn't really pumping it out of the area. It's buildings. Okay, let's see, this is actually active. Yeah, it should be active. Let's see, let's spectate it in game. What's wrong with the sewers? Yeah, if I know actually what is wrong with the sewers. Oh, that is the problem. I actually built 2 water pumping stations. Well, alright, that's my mistake. Go ahead and bulldoze it. I have to. And then build its water drain pipe. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Now they aren't linked with each other. We have to re-impress. We can simply get rid of this line here, I guess. It's necessary. And then link our electricity grids like that. Alright, now it works. Great. Is the sewage working? Yeah, finally! Amazing! So at least it seems like that's they don't have any problems with the sewage, so that's great. Yay! Well, there, that is done. Oh well, I just see I should have built the city actually closer to the shoreline. Alright, that's not a problem. Well, you just see that one windmill is enough already. Well, isn't that amazing? Well, electricity, we have a surplus of 4. I think I may even need just one coal power plant in case that it doesn't work, but I don't have the money for that. Do we have a high demand for industry or offices? Let's go ahead and build some nice industrial zones. Well, I intend to make a nice industrial district actually. Medium roads, I think small roads should be enough. There should be no... It's open 8 per week. I think 2-lane road with parking spaces. Let's make the industrial zone actually here in the coastline. Yeah, I think, can I make it somewhat curved? Just so it looks natural. Why? It's interesting that it looks natural. Alright. Isn't it like free placement? Freeform road, curved road, curved road? Alright, we can make it look curved. Alright, let's... Well, curve doesn't look actually that necessarily good, does it? We just make it a bit curved like that. Yeah, that looks good. That's us that very natural flow. And make it a straight line again. Our industrial district shall begin here. Close to the coastline. Alright, now our first industrial district. Far away so they don't get polluted by noise or something like that. Right. I think the commercial districts we can simply build on the other side of the road. There we go. We have a high demand, so let's build actually, let's finish up. There we go. Have like this with the industrial districts. Alright, so that should be fine. Well, we're happy, our population increased to 163, isn't that amazing? Maybe let's speed up the game. Let's take a look. So, our electricity is currently in surplus, but I think our industry will need a lot of electricity, so let's see, where can I build a power plant? We can only build it where we have roads. I think I will actually build a power plant to ensure that we have enough energy. Let's go ahead and build it there, and creating a road up, creating a road into that area, alright, like that, and then building a, oh, I don't have the money for a coal power plant, well, that has to wait then. We have to build the energy grids. Can't I connect them here? They are here already, so I can simply advance that energy grid. That isn't really a thought. Yeah, maybe this way. There we go. Yeah, alright, that should work. Come on, it's already occupied, it says. Alright, like that. Should work. Yep, now they just need water. Water should not be a problem as well, should it? Some sweet water pipes simply extend this line, let's say. Extending this line, yep, from here up to here. Ensuring a flash flow of water. Now first connecting all of these buildings. That's... How can I connect the buildings effectively? Do they all have fresh water? Yes, they do. Amazing. They lack fresh water, though, where they are right on the coastline, so They shouldn't like that. They should not really. Right now. Right. Great. It's double times connected. I don't even think that's necessary. Alright, great. We have a higher demand for residential zones. Our temperature is dropping. Our money is somewhat stable right now, so residential zones, let's build more of them. I guess here in these middle areas, if we can actually squeeze them inside, saying that. Alright. Let's see, can we even reach a population of 5,000 in this episode? Oh, we still have to connect them with the water supply there. Yep. Let's build a nice underground water system connecting all of our buildings. Like that. Like that. I'm just being caught today like 100,000 times. Alright, then make a nice water flow here for the commercial zone as well. Let's first connect them like that. Now, yep, they have fresh water. Well, now they need fresh water, they're gonna get that away. Right now, they have fresh water as well. Amazing! 174 already. It's quite nice, isn't it? Alright, now I'm gonna save some money for a power plant, let's say. Let's see. They need workers, so they can't even function properly. There's also lack of workers. Well, I can't build garbage, healthcare, emergency service, police department, education, transport. Oh, we need to advance even more for that. There's a lack of electricity. Oh, I know why. Yeah. That's bad. Especially if... Right, let's see. Green energy wasn't... I mean, it's not like that I have more choices. Consumption is 8, production is 16. Availability is quite high. We are currently in a self-housing. Our people are genuinely happy. So that's nice to see. 100 water, let's see. I think I can lower my water production. Yeah. Pumping capacity is 120,000. Yeah, I can lower it massively, I think. Lower to 50% even. Our water production. That shouldn't be a problem. Yep, it's 30,000 per week, but that's still way more than enough. Yeah, I'm slowly getting how this game works. But what actually happens if I lower the output, the road maintenance? Will it be that lesser roads can actually park then? Okay, that's not working because it's not operating. Why? It's 50%. Why isn't it operating? Hello. Yeah, okay, that's basically not the way to make it all the way down. Never mind, then let's go up to, I think, 80%. 80%. Well, it should normally just work fine, shouldn't it? It's not operating. Doesn't it not have electricity? So that is bad. It's not operating. I think why don't you operate? I think we have no other choice than simply raising it to 100%. Can I take loans? Well, not yet. Not yet. Okay, yeah. Apparently it's only operating normally if it's at 100%. Right. They left, but now new people are coming in. I still lack the workers. But not enough workers. Yeah. It seems like we have a higher demand for... Let's firstly, I would say, make our money at least a bit stockpile up. Because we shouldn't go into the negativity. Into negative amounts, I think. Roads have names? Well, that's nice, but not really interesting. 443. Let's see how our road looks like, our little city. Square shop, neighborhood shop. Residents, adults. Alright, that's nice. Our city starts there, then we go to the industrial zone here. Well, we are making a nice surplus and we require even more electricity. Oh, because of the production. Yeah, I need to build the coal power plant because we simply need a coal power plant. The factories lack the electricity because nice, still humble, reach a population of 480, amazing. Now we have taxes, allowance, garbage, healthcare, and education is new services. New features are taxes and allowance. You know, some money in new clinics, including the medical clinic, elementary school, landfill site, recycling center, movie school. I think I'm gonna make an education district and the clinical district in one, so we can, I think, combine that. I think our first move, oh, we need a nice amount of money. Let's go ahead and build actually a really very nice coal power plant there. Alright, now our electricity production should have skyrocketed. Now we have 49, amazing. Let's go ahead and build new low residential zones. I think we can expand this area here completely so it only has new residential zones. Let's first stick around with that, building more residential zones in these areas. Really high demand for them. See the traffic, where can I see how the traffic goes? It looks, I think let's just go ahead and build a double traffic roads. Let's try to leave the trees untouched. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is Mars official radio with Panem Public Service.
Alright, then build a new residential zone there as well.
Blue sunset light.
Oh, in this area of the back, I forgot about that area. Well, I think a medium road should be basically enough for now. It's not like we just want to build a little city village there, I suppose. Try to connect that. Oh, too short. It's time for loans. Time for loans. Do you hear it? Go ahead, take out some silvers on the bank, about 20,000, interest 5%. Let's find out what loans we can't advance, can we? Oh, there we go. Now, let's, I think, first utilize on the space we already have. So let's build more residential areas here. These zones, come on, maximizing that out sweetly there. Now let's see, our demand is only high for that, our electricity production is more than we need, so we can maybe even lower that. I need to mess with all of that, taxes 9%, let's raise it to perhaps 15% just for a little bit more money. Budgets. Roads, okay, just for the done services, not electricity. Let's make it. Let's see, like that, and see how it affects our electricity. Production is just 10. Well, it affects it dramatically, to be honest. Let's make it 90% then, because well, it affects it massively. How you can see, production is 30. All right. 40, that's fine. We can lower it a slight bit, I'd say. Let's go down to 80. I don't know, it seems like it's going up exponentially. Now it is just 39. It's like it was 31. That's fine, since our production is just 10. Alright, well, now let's go ahead and expand our nice, well, water system there, our pumping system. I hope that this seems to be reliable, I hope that it works quite fine. Let's just make a whole connection into the whole zone, so There should be no problem with any buildings. They should have water one way or the other. That way, I think that's just why I'm doing that. Right there. Right. That. A little bit rocky. That's alright. Can I get water? It should be. Alright. Now the water flow is going. Amazing. What is that? A waste. So we need to make the recycling center. Landfill site. Okay, I shouldn't create a landfill site. I just built a recycling center. Should be better. Okay, I think, yeah, I have to simply go ahead and create a landfill site. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna create that in this area. It's too steep, it can't be too steep. Like that, and the recycling center should be... Well, what is that? Citizens can recycle more different kinds of waste than the city has a recycling center, making less garbage pile up. The center produces more amounts of raw materials from this waste. That seems to be reasonable. Let's build it here in the city center, although we have no really city center, to say the least. Right, so that... Let's see how this our city look like. Like that. Well, the recycling center is doing fine. I need to go out and get my education running. Well, I don't have the money. Yeah, I need to get my education going, that's for sure. Our garbage trucks are going into the city. Nice there. But be careful there, they nearly collided there. It's just nice to spectate how your traffic is flowing. I really love that game. Well, it's also from Paradox Interactive, so it should be fun. Yeah, I think I really overextended on my roads. I think I shouldn't have built that many. It's not, I think, that efficient. Our population is coming close to 1,000. That's a nice thing. Well, we're producing not really healthy steam there. Okay, we have no need for industrial zones, but our need actually is rising for residential zones. What's that? All taxes are too high. Well, it's too high for the residential zone. They are really genuinely unhappy. Well, it's fine for the industrial district, I guess. But it's too high for everything else, so let's lower the taxes then. Let's make it 20% for it. Let's make it 16, and let's lower it back to, I guess, 10%. With 10%, they are quite happy. Let's see. New people are moving in. Alright, the industrial zone is also unhappy with the taxes. Let's just make it all 11%. There must be a sweet spot of the taxes, but for now we don't know. Let's just make some money. Well, I think here I don't want to be in debt, so I think the best what I'm gonna do now is just to save up my money and then to repay my loan there. Let's see, when does it expire here? The loan is time left 47 weeks, time left 18,000. Yeah, it's always, the interest is 5% in, it's 52 weeks, it's 5% per year. I see that, alright. Now we're a worthy village, new areas, 2x2, congratulations to us. New features, districts for policies, second loan, districts specializations, services policies, emergency services, police department, unique buildings, forestry specialization, agriculture specialization. Self-sufficient buildings. I'm gonna get local produce, new policies, power usage, water usage, smoke, detected distribution. Wow, that's amazing. Amazing how we advanced, isn't it? This city is expanding once again. Well, that's great, but I think I'm gonna take a cut here. Please let me know how you like this. Well, I think it's really enjoyable to see how we expand our city here. But please leave a like and a subscribe. I'm Sacred and I'm out of a good day to you all. Goodbye and until next time. See you.